Hi everyone, happy Thursday, April 16th. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but jet fuel has nearly doubled since the beginning of the Iran war, and airlines are already planning to take up prices for consumers in four basic ways. For context, global supply is running extremely short because the top three global producers of jet fuel have been knocked out of business. This has been driven by both sanctions as well as supply disruptions with the Strait of Hormuz being closed, but it is so dire that Europe is now warning they only have 6 weeks of jet fuel left. So airlines are taking action, and they're going to do it in four ways. First, they'll start cutting routes, which will lower the total supply of routes available, and with that lower capacity, will drive prices higher. Second, they'll just generally start increasing fares, but then third, they'll add fuel surcharges on routes that have high fuel usage. And fourth, they're going to be boosting their baggage fees so that they get a bigger bang for their buck every time somebody brings a bag. And my 2 cents is that the carriers that cater to the higher end consumer will be less impacted by these price increases than the lower end carriers. And this is because, as Delta CEO Ed Bastian says, the higher end consumer has been basically immune to the headlines of increasing costs. So a K-shaped impact will likely play out in the airline industry, with the higher end carriers doing absolutely well, while the lower end or value carriers suffer. But at the end of the day, all consumers will be paying more, and this will show up in inflation metrics. If you like my content, please like, share, and follow, and drop in the comments your experience with the increases in airline fares.